Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a vegan chocolate bar from Maryland that has been crafted in search of the perfect non-dairy white caramelized chocolate bar. They blended American malt, barley, and millet to create a toasty caramel flavor with a creamy base.
It's a non-dairy alternative to white chocolate. It's a 34% chocolate.
Yep.
And we'll see what it looks like on the inside.
Let's open up this Charm School chocolate. Looks like it is nicely sealed in foil. And it's got a smallish kind of shape to it. It's got that old school feel when you used to peel chocolates open and you're waiting for the gold wrapper, kind of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory type feel. Well, it's got a split in it, so it's not white. Yeah, okay, it's brown, and it's got a beautiful logo at the top with a kind of design cascading down the side, kind of like a piano strings, not piano strings, but maybe violin strings. And it smells gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love this caramel sweet smell that's coming off the chocolate. See what the snap feels like. Ooh, that's a soft, no sounding kind of snap. I'm guessing it's pretty soft on the fingers. And it's not breaking up into kind of big chunks, which is common with vegan chocolates because it doesn't have maybe too many things that are binding it. But I'm salivating. I'm looking forward to this one. It smells like a dessert.
It does.
Like a creme brulee.
I was gonna say something coconut.
Oh, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's, they say that it is malted barley and malted millet. But I guess barley and millet smell coconutty when they're malted.
It's reminding me of, it's kind of melting in my hands like a brownie or something. I don't know, it feels something very old-fashioned and wholesome.
Yes.
That I'm getting off this. Ready?
Should we do it?
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Sweetness hits you from the start. I'm at a loss for words.
I definitely feel that barleyness of it, but I also want to say that there's like a coffee flavor profile to it somehow. Maybe from the roasting.
Coffee kind of feel. I thought it reminded me of malt balls. Do you know that candy? That chocolate candy? It was like that, but more intense. I love the texture of this. It just dissolved in the mouth, and it was creamy and kind of swooshed around, and then it kind of hit a couple different notes. We had that sweet in the beginning, and then it turned into this kind of weird barley, almost like for some reason cereal came to mind. Yeah.
Like cereal milk, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, like cereal milk or cereal, and it was pretty nice. It was really surprising, really interesting notes, and then at the end of my palate, there's still a little bit of sweetness left over.
I agree. It is a very nicely lingering chocolate. It doesn't have a very heavy, like you have to wash that down type of a profile. And I agree with you 100% on the meltiness. Like, this chocolate melts nicely. It might be because it's they say it's a 34%, so there's going to be more fat to it, I guess, or more milky product to it, less pure cocoa. But it just melts so beautifully on your tongue. Would you buy it again, and how would you rate it?
I give it a 7.5 or 8. I definitely would buy it again. Maybe we're getting the sweetness is from the vanilla beans. I don't really taste too much of the sea salt, but I am salivating, so there is definitely something that's creating an acidic reaction. But I really like it. I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. I think I would agree with you on a high 6 or a 7, definitely. In that it took me by surprise. You know, it's not every day that I get surprised. I wasn't expecting, you know, to like it because it is a low cocoa content, only 34%. It says it's vegan. It says that it's non-dairy and all of these things. You know, normally I would think, is this even chocolate? You know, but this was a surprisingly good product, and the flavor profile is just unusual. You know, it's not like the standard store-bought stuff, and so it's a flavor that I would want to try every once in a while, just to be like, oh, interesting. I never knew chocolate could taste that way. You know, and this one definitely gave me that feeling. I never knew chocolate would taste this way.
Yep, for people that can't have dairy, this is I would say this is a great vegan alternative. And this one is definitely way more of like, hey, we've introduced these different ingredients because we can't use dairy to create a very different experience. It's not your typical chocolate bar, but more like a fudgy chocolate experience. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you to Charm School Chocolate for making this product. Let us know what you think about it in the comments down below if you get it. And until then, see you on the next one.
Bye.